Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another episode of Technology Tuesday. Thank you guys for tuning in and joining us. Listen, many of you already know that I help a lot of entrepreneurs with their tech and marketing stacks and dealing with the challenges that most entrepreneurs have with marketing their business online. Many of you know I am the Tech Jedi. So listen, I want you to hear from one of someone that I helped last week with their marketing, so you guys can hear. Jerry, get ready to do our tech check in the background while we share this. All right, enjoy this, guys. We'll be right back.
All right. Hey, look, I'm Heather Holloway, Holloway Media Services, and I was in a jam, in a pickle. And so I got with my friend Greg Russell, and I said, Greg, I need a way to accept money. I'm going live with my webinar. Dude, help me out with the ClickFunnels thing. And he goes, I got you, no problem. And look, guys, within a few seconds, he helped me be able to accept payments. I mean, the ability to accept payments, man, it is super important. And Greg was there, no problem, no questions asked. He's always there and I appreciate it. So do not hesitate if you need help growing your business, collecting payments, doing the thing. Get with my man, Greg.
All right, man. That was awesome. So again, everyone, welcome. It's another episode of Technology Tuesday. We are full swing within our second season. So if you didn't even see anything from the first season, you make sure you go back to that Technology Tuesday group and check out what we were talking about season number 1. But today is going to be fire. I can't wait till we get to our special guest. For those of you who've been wondering or thinking to yourself, how do I grow my audience? How do I build my following? How do I reach the world that I really want to reach, the people I really want to reach, make an impact on a greater level? Well, today we have Kim Walsh Phillips, best-selling author and the #1 leader when it comes to building your social media branding, your expertise, and creating a large following online. So whatever you use to take notes, get your note taker ready, buckle up your seatbelts because you're in store for a major treat today.
All right, welcome to Technology Tuesday. I'm Greg Russell. I'm here with Jerry Franklin Poe, and this is our show for entrepreneurs who want to learn new things, have a great time, and grow beyond 6 figures. So if that's you, make sure you tune in every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you can't catch us live, join the group at technologytuesday.com where you can catch all the replays.
That's right. And on today's show, we have a fan favorite that we're bringing back, which is the AppSumo Deal of the Week. That's right, AppSumo back in the building. And we also have a special guest, as I mentioned, be coming up in a few minutes. Before we get to all of that, I want to take some time and we need to just acknowledge or shout out some of our syndication partners.
That's right. Listen, I want to say hello to Level 5 community. How you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in. I want to give a big shout out to the Cloud Key family over there. What's up, y'all? Thanks for joining us today. And I also want to say a big hello to the Sales Ninja tribe. Sales Ninjas hanging out with us. So listen, those are our syndication partners. And if you would like to be a syndication partner and have our content syndicated in your group, then take a few minutes, reach out to Jerry or I, and we will share with you the steps that you need to take so that you can be a syndication partner and have our content streamed to your audience. We look forward to hearing with you, and that's how you become a syndication partner.
All right. Now, before we get to our special guest, I know you're anxiously waiting to see Kim Walsh Phillips. We're going to recap some of the things that came up last week that we had questions about and also share the AppSumo Deal of the Week.
That's right. So listen, last episode, we talked about several things, and a few of our members reached out to me this week. And so I wanted to just give a recap because I think it's very important that you guys understand sometimes the content that we cover can really help you, but sometimes it may be it may be not misleading, but you may not get it the first time you hear it. So I want to just give you a quick recap. So if you want to have a virtual assistant and people running your business for you where you can step back from some of the hands-on, we talked about software and strategies and tools that you could use to help you outsource your business and the proper steps to outsource your business. So I want you guys to, if that's of any interest to you, make sure you go back and watch last week's episode. It will fill in all the gaps for you and help you understand what you need to know. The other thing we did, Jerry, was we talked about a AppSumo deal. This is not the deal of the week, but we talked about an AppSumo deal called Cheat Layer, right? And so I'm going to share the screen.
Yep.
And Cheat Layer is an AppSumo deal. And listen, a few guys said, hey, Greg, a lot of this, a lot of people may have missed that because you can make some money here with this because this allows you to basically create your own software. And when it comes to software, Jerry, one of the most expensive things when it comes to creating this software is the development of it. Well, here they have a way for you to not only develop some software, but they have the ability for you to white label it. That means you can put your name on it and it can be your software for it and you can sell it over and over and over again. So this is a way for you to create software. And I want you to understand what this says. Here it says no code tools, right? And so that means you do not have to be a programmer. You don't have to learn programming to be able to create these simple apps, right? These simple software that you'll be able to create for yourself and then sell for your own company. This is a huge, huge opportunity for those who jump on it. So I wanted to just do a quick recap and let you guys know about this software we talked about last week called Cheat Layer. So it's still in the app supermarket at the time of this recording, so make sure you go check that out. Jerry, any questions about Cheat Layer?
No, man, I got an email about that this week as well. So I was like, oh, this is the one we featured. So yeah, the word is getting out. People are finding out about it. It's one of those hot deals that a lot of people are taking advantage of before it disappears. Because for those who don't know AppSumo very well, things don't stay up there forever. There is an expiration date on all those deals. At some point, they will not be there anymore to access. So make sure if that is something that you want to use, that you get it while it's there.
That's right. You still be able to get it, but you would probably have to pay a monthly fee for it. So
the lifetime deal. Yeah, the lifetime deal. The LTD, as we like to say, the LTD will disappear. The service will still be there, but you would have to go through the normal parameters, whatever that might be on a monthly or annual basis. The lifetime deal is what we're talking about. So AppSumo is all about lifetime deals. So that's what expires at a certain point.
That's right. So, Jerry, are you ready for the AppSumo deal of the week for this week?
Yeah, brother. What you got in the bag for us today?
All right, man. This is something called, did we get it? There we go. Task Aid. So listen, Task Aid is something I found a few months ago and I used it. I fell in love with it. And then I stopped using it because of the pricing. And their pricing, let's just head over there right quick. I'll share with you their pricing. So their pricing model seems very fair. It's kind of like $0, right? You can use it for free. There's a lot of features you can use for free, and I'll tell you all about what it does in just a second. But then they have what they said is unlimited, but it's then $5 per seat, and that may per month per seat. But then it's per month per seat per workstation. So it added up, and I was like, I didn't really like that. I didn't really like the fact that it was $5 for every single workstation every single month, because if you have four workstations, you have 4 clients, then that's $20 per month per every person on your team. It runs up very quickly. So I stopped using it because I didn't really appreciate the pricing model. But I realized over the last month or so, it came into the AppSumo. So now you can get this for only $59 a month, but that's not where the deal is. The deal is on the tier 3, and the tier 3, I'm gonna just deal with me as I scroll for just a minute. The tier 3, right, is unlimited workspaces, unlimited storage, unlimited task and projects, unlimited workspace members. That means you can create a workspace for every one of your projects, every one of your clients, and you can do everything in it without. So it's a one-time fee. If you guys are interested, it's a one-time fee. It'll cost you $249, and then you will have unlimited access to Task Aid forever. Now we got the pricing out the way. Let's talk about exactly what it does. Task Aid is like a combination of Trello, which is a Kanban board type task management, a combination of Slack, where it's communication within your members, and Zoom, right? So you can do meetings inside, you can do video meetings inside of the platform. So those three things tied together makes Task Aid very, very powerful. And their pricing, which seems to be, like, hey, it doesn't cost a lot. Once you start adding up each individual workstation, it builds up quite quickly. So with that, it has all these features. It has workflows that you can build in there, collaboration with your team and your clients, workspaces in there. But again, this video chat, the combination of these three make this tool very, very powerful. It makes it one of the most powerful task management marketing tools out there. And I'm going to show you too. I'm going to show you this image here. This image was where you're talking back and forth. This is like Slack, where you can have communication inside. And this image right here is where you have your Kanban boards, where it's like Trello, right? So it's the combination of all of them, and with the added benefit of unlimited everything for a one-time price. You can't beat that, and that's why Task Aid is our AppSumo deal of the week.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So with that, I hope you guys check that out. And we are going to dive into our main content. Listen, guys, we are here.
Guest is coming up.
Yes, special guest coming up. We're here today with Kim Walsh Phillips. She is a multi-seven-figure business entrepreneur. She is the best-selling author of the No BS Guide to Direct Response Social Media Marketing with Dan Kennedy. That's this one right here, right? She is also the author of the Ultimate Guide to Instagram for Business. Oh, there you go. That's this one right here. She's also the author of Game Changer: How to Get 10,000 fans in 72 hours. I'm talking about 10,000 fans in 72 hours. She has spoken on many stages, including Synergy Business School in Moscow and Traffic and Conversion, as well as the GKI Super Conference. She's also spoke with on stage with Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank and the Meetup Group. Listen, let's give a big, warm round of applause for our very special guest, the one and only Kim Walsh Phillips. Hey, Kim, thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you. As always, talking to you gets me so excited because we kind of go back and we do so many different things. So listen, I want to dive right in. I want to get right into it and ask you about your next upcoming challenge. But before I do, I know that this challenge may have been a precursor to another challenge. I want to ask you a two-part question. Number one, the original challenge that I took part in a few years ago, it was called the Get 10,000 Fans. Oh, I thought she was waving me. Anyway, it was called Get 10,000 Fans in 72 Hours, and I was able to do that. And so the first part of the question is, I know what that did for a lot of people, but what did that challenge do for you? And how is it related to the new challenge that you have coming up?
So good. Okay, and what's so crazy is that when I speak somewhere, no matter where, I've even when I spoke in Moscow, I had people stop me and thank me for that challenge, that it is really what got them started in digital marketing, which is incredible. And it's why we're doing it again this year, because I hadn't done it in a while. It is one of those things that for a lot of people, it's the first time that they've ever done something and seen immediate results in their business, like right fit audience being created. It's the first time that they've ever used Facebook for marketing. It's the first time they've ever run a paid ad, like all these things, right? But like those words are all scary, which is why we don't describe the challenge like that. We just say you're going to grow your following for your business. And so this year's challenge is a little bit different because we in the past had just focused on growing your following, and we didn't use the term for your business. And what we're really looking for right now are existing business owners who want to get a larger audience for their business. So Not only do we have a free challenge that I'm helping people for 5 days for free on how to grow their business following and turn those followers into right fit clients, but as soon as people enroll in the challenge this year, I actually have a free course that they get about how to set up their business page for their business inside of Facebook so they can start getting more clients right now. And we're giving that as a fun new perk that we've never had before.
Yeah, Jerry, I don't know if people caught that, but she said that she's having this challenge for free. She kind of said it real fast, and I want everybody to
Right.
understand that this is a free challenge. There is no cost for you to partake in it, so you definitely want to check it out and make sure you take this challenge.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I have a change of pace question for you, Kim. What is your best productivity resource that you use?
First, I need to comment on the fact that I feel like the three of us together could be like a primary Pantone wheel, but whatever, it's all good. Okay, so you're missing like yellow, but besides that, I think we got it going.
We look
Productivity
good.
tip.
We look good together.
I mean, I think so. Complementary colors right there. This is such a cheese ball productivity tip, but y'all, I got this notebook at Target, like when I was school shopping with my kids, and I always have laid out exactly what I'm going to do next. So when I can be in productivity mode, I don't have to think about, what should I be doing? What should I be working on? So, for example, earlier today we were in staff meeting. I jotted down all things that I have to do. And then I take that list and I assign it to specific days and times that I'm going to do it. So I always know exactly what I'm going to do next so I can get the most out of every moment of productivity.
Awesome, awesome. That's excellent. So I know you mentioned the challenge is free, and you briefly mentioned that it was for business owners or business focused people, and a lot of folks are listening right now, and I can hear it in their head. They're saying, "Is this for me? Am I a right fit for this challenge?" So if you could go in and just share a little bit more about this get more followers challenge, the business version, the business edition. Who do you think is the right fit for this? Who should join, and what will they get out of it?
I made this challenge for people like me in that I wanted to get more clients and I was relying upon word of mouth and referral to grow my business. And I had heard Brendan Bouchard, if any of you know him, speak on stage at an event. And he shared that the tipping point for businesses is once they get 10,000 followers on their Facebook page. And I'm like, okay, that makes total sense. Like, it's this moment of social proof that people are like, wow, this is a legitimate business. I want to work with them. And so I started trying to get more followers. I had 3,500 when I heard him speak, and they were between $3 and $5 a piece. I'm like, okay, this is not going to work. I did not have the budget for this. So I started researching and experimenting and testing, and I found this hack that's inside of Facebook's own ads platform. So you're not buying fake followers or having a bot do all the work. You're actually using Facebook's actual ad algorithm. And I started testing and started to work. We got to 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000. Now I have over 1.1 million followers on Facebook. And I started showing other people what I was doing. A lot of my guru homies asked me to do it for them. I ended up being hired by Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank to do it for him. He used it in negotiating his television contract. And then we took those followers and started turning them into clients. So it connected fast growth with fast sales. And it was so good that when I sold my agency, I knew exactly what I was going to teach as the first thing to people to show them how I had actually grown my company. And so I actually took the money that I got for selling my agency and used it to buy Facebook ads to invite people into a challenge and show them how to do this very thing. So I've been doing this now since 2018. I've had over 250,000 people go through this challenge. And this is the first time we're doing it in over 2 years. And I'm so excited to show people. I've been testing it, it's working. I have a brand new page that I tested it on. And that brand new page, we've gotten up to over 10,000 followers already. And I'm doing it on my other page that I already had. I've gotten thousands of followers. So it's absolutely still works, and I can't wait to show everybody how they can use it too.
That's
Awesome.
That's awesome. I was going to ask, you know, can you share one thing that someone can do right now today that can help them get more followers? I'm not going to ask you to reveal everything, but can you give us one nugget?
Well, you want to be super clear on who you want to target. So there's this great website called interest.io, and it's a paid resource. In the challenge, we're going to show you some free ways to do it too. But this is a great paid resource. It's not a lot. But you can actually type in your target market and it will give you the exact answers on what targeting options are inside of Facebook right now for your target market. So you know how to find, because they're all hidden right now on Facebook. It's like a menu behind a menu behind a menu. And so I could type in entrepreneur and up will pop up any interest inside Facebook right now that I could target to go after my right fit client. So then when I run a page likes campaign, I can match those interests with my page, and I can pull everybody in who's coming in for the likes campaign can match who I want to get as my client. Because I think too often we just want numbers. Like we just want to have a big following. But if we can do that. Like, and some people are like, well, likes don't matter. They do. Social proof matters. But what if we could get big numbers and have it match our right fit client? Then that's going to make a huge difference. So you guys want to check out interest.io. It's great for this and any kind of Facebook marketing you're going to do.
There you go. There you go. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for dropping the goodie for us, for our audience, guys. Listen, if you
Well, let
appreciated
me
that.
brag on you for a quick second, though,
Oh,
Greg,
okay.
because you're one of our speakers. You're going to be speaking at our last day of the challenge, talking all about how you can leverage the power of Facebook, because you've certainly done that, and you've taught my people about it. So, folks will want to check this out also because you've come in as an incredible speaker that we have.
Yes, yes. So that's, oh my gosh. Let me pop this up so people can find it. I think I just moved it, and so now I don't know where it is, but I will have it in just a second.
Somebody sing theme music while you do it. Do 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 find things.
There you go.
There you go.
Listen, how many people can say they got Kim Walsh Phillips to sing on their show? This guy and that guy. So listen, if you guys want to join the challenge, check it out. It's at gregurl.com/10x, and just put it in all lowercase. I made it capital so you guys could easily see it. And for those guys who are watching on television, I made it simple so you guys could remember it. It's gregurl.com/10x. So before we let you go, I'm going to ask you one more question. And Jerry, let me know if you have another one as well. So if someone's watching and they have a business, but they may be a little intimidated because you are a best-selling author.
I have really good eyelashes. I mean,
that too, Oh, and I got this one story. So I was talking to another guy I'm joint venturing with, and we're doing some great things. And I said I'm a coach in Kim Walsh Phillips' program, and he was like, okay. And he's like, and so we talked the next day, and the next day he was like, you work with the $1 billion woman. I mean, his eyes got all big. He said, you work with the $1 billion, and he labeled you the $1 billion woman. So now every time we talk and you come up, he says, yeah, because she's the $1 billion woman. And he just keeps going on and on. And so when it's funny, because I was like, well, I was thinking, well, yeah, with all the people you've helped and the number of sales that they have made over the years, you could easily do well over $1 billion. So you are now the $1 billion woman. And so my question is, so if someone's watching and they may be a little intimidated about trying this because they understand, you have your, celebrity factor and authority, and Jerry and I have our, authority. How can you convince them that this is something that they should do?
There has never been a better time to take your future in your own hands. We sit around waiting for someone else to give us permission to move forward. We need to have today's show allow us to come on the station, or, this big guru let us get on their stage, or media source to pick us up for the story. But this is the time now that we all get to get that same audience. It's never been, you don't need anyone's permission to get a big audience. You don't need anyone's permission to grow your business. You literally have the tools at your disposal right now in your hand in order to create a multi-million-dollar business. So stop making excuses, because nothing good in the world has ever come by someone making an excuse and finding someone else to agree with it. The change in your business, the change in your life by you deciding is, I might not have all the answers, but I'm willing to follow the blueprint. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel, but I know that this model works. I'm not even having to believe that I can do it yet. I don't need you to believe you can do it. What I want you to believe in is that you're willing to try. I'm willing to give myself the chance to try, because I know if I don't even try, there's no way that I can succeed. So doesn't matter, you, me, Bob the builder, any of us right now in this very second have the same opportunity in front of us to take that big action right now and go to gregurl.com/10x.
Oh,
That's
that was
right,
fire.
man.
Thank
That's
you.
right. That's right. I don't have any more questions, but I just want to thank Kim and just add to what she said. The key is showing up. There was a quote I read so many years ago that said 90% of success is just showing up. So get to that part. Just show up. Show up to the challenge, and everything else will take care of itself. So Kim, just thank you so much for joining us. It's always a joy and a pleasure to be with you.
Yeah, the only person who the only way that you go from zero is that you have to take that next step forward. The person at 1 million decided at zero to take a step forward. So just decide to take that step forward right now.
That's right. So take that step with Kim Walsh Phillips, myself, and Jerry Franklin Poe, and join the challenge. Can't wait to see you guys in there. Kim, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you and everyone else in the challenge. Kim, take care.
See you then.
Hey, man. Oh, that was awesome. I so much enjoyed having Kim as our guest today. I want to thank Kim for joining us. Listen, guys, seriously, join the challenge. It is the 10x Your Followers Challenge Business Edition, and I couldn't recommend it more. Jerry, any thoughts that you have before we close it out?
No, man, just Kim is awesome. We've known her for a long, long time. She's the real deal. There's nothing fake, phony about her. What she does, what she says, it's all true. It's all the results speak for themselves. So yeah, Kim's the real deal. If you're on the fence, think about it. Get off that fence. Sign up. Go to gregurl.com/10x. Get in the challenge. Remember, the challenge is free. What is there to lose? Nothing to lose. Get in that challenge now, today. Take advantage of that. I mean, it'll change your life.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Listen, guys, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you tune in next Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of Technology Tuesday. Take care.